back, guys. So today we'll be spectating my friend. He's currently at silver 10 and just kind of pointing out the mistakes in his gameplay and trying to see what he could have done better. He is playing a zoo type deck. Yeah, Flame Imp on turn 1 feels really good here. Really decent play to put on 1. Turn 2 looks like a top if he doesn't get anything good. So basically I'm trying to see if I can give like people tips on how to play better, especially like beginners.
Swiftly.
Step up.
Okay. Oof. Demon Fire here looks really solid actually. Yeah, buff up the Flame Imp. Okay. Oh, and so I'm not speaking to him right now, so he doesn't know what I'm saying. But so far his play has been really good. Okay. I don't know what deck he's playing against. He should probably attack fast. Yeah, he should probably attack fast. Okay. Only 3 secrets in standard. Okay. Cultist is good because he's playing a Galakrond deck. Okay, pick the 6th drop. He has no luckies. The 7th drop is really good for him. That no luckies, 1/1 is bad. Oof.
Do I have to?
You fell right into my
That doesn't feel too good, man. I definitely would not have picked the Blood Imp. Okay. He doesn't trade, which is good. Because he's the aggressor right now. So trading was not a good play. Yeah, always force your opponent to make the trade if you have the board advantage here. Okay, another Flame Imp into an Imp Master is just a good play. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's a good play. That's a good play. But his picks were a bit off for me. His picks were a bit off, but other than that, his play is good so far. Okay, so Fate is really pressuring the opponent. The opponent hasn't had a board since the beginning of the game. Oh, that's a good top deck. Very good top deck. Shield of Galakrond is the only play here. Well, I don't want to touch the cards because if I touch them, he can see them. He can see what I'm touching. So I'll just avoid touching the cards. So that I don't end up giving him like a hint. Because I can see which cards he's touching.
Does your scale
Okay. It's a decent play. Yeah, but instead of the Abyssal Summoner, I would have picked the... He had the choice of the 3-drop, the Galakrond one, and he had the choice of Valdris, which I thought was a better pick. The Stealth, the Imp. But so far so good, so far so good. He is really pressuring this guy. Really pressuring him. The 6th drop when your hand size is this small just doesn't make sense to me. That's why I would have gone for the 3-drop, and you get like a 7/5 or something. Plus you invoke Galakrond again. So the 6-drop to me was a bad pick. definitely a bad pick. A bad pick.
Look what I brought!
Yeah, I mean, you spent 6 mana to get a 5/5. Doesn't feel too good.
Job's done.
See, and he would have had a follow-up turn with Valdres this turn, which would have drawn him 4 cards, which would have just made him go so far ahead. Okay. I don't know. The opponent maybe is just playing defensively here. Could easily just be another dirty tricks or something, but he looks pretty dead. Okay, tapping is always good. No, you're playing Galakrond. Don't right now. Okay. Void Terror looks pretty good for the 1/1s, but go attack fast. No, see, that's bad because he's missed out on 2 attack. he should have attacked that. He should have
Right into
definitely.
my trap.
He missed out on 2 attack. Okay. Trading there with the 2/2 and the 1/1 is good because you save your taunts and you protect the big demon now.
Dark in the skies, my nightmare reigns.
Yeah, he looks like he's still gonna win this game, but there are definitely some things he could have done a lot better. GG, good win. Okay.
Versus Illidan.
So game 1, he took it pretty easy.
Now.
Let's have some
Demon
fun.
Hunter. Okay, let's see what he keeps here. I mean, I don't know if I'd have kept the O. I honestly do not know if I'd have kept the O. But it's good to silence the 1/2. Okay, he picks up a Void Walker, which goes really well with the Demon Fire.
Hiya, friend.
Okay, both of them have really fast decks, so I think it will come down to like board control. But oh, I beamed. Oh, that's unlucky. Very unlucky. I hope he's not coining hero power. Okay. Battlefield can be silenced, but he could also just kill it with a Demon Fire instead, which is what I would have done. We said we're not gonna touch his card so that we don't give him like okay, pretty good. Yeah, the Battlefield can get really out of hand. Spectral Sight, Outcast, okay. Good play for him. Sense Demons is the only viable play here. Yeah. This card in gold actually looks sick, man. Demon versus Demon Hunter, interesting. Silver 10 is still quite competitive, interestingly enough. And he's only been playing for like a month and a half. This might be his 2nd month. So he's actually doing really well. Yeah, Drain Life, the 4/2 for sure.
We're with you.
Drain Life into Flame Imp. Although the Flame Imp just dies if he doesn't trade, but he definitely has to Drain Life the 4/2. Definitely has to. No, don't silence it because it's still a minion on board. Yep. Good play. To Flame Imp. Oh, he should have Flame Imped. Should have Flame Imped before. Definitely should have flamed it before, but that's a mistake it can be forgiven for. Flame him before, take damage, then drain life to heal up a bit. I think he's gonna. No, he's gonna kill the 3/2. Okay. Shield of Galakrond here. I'd go Shield of Galakrond just for mana. Yeah, definitely go Shield of Galakrond and get 2/1/1s to challenge the board. wouldn't have tapped. No, I would not have tapped. You still just keep... You see, this isn't a good play because the minion still stays on board. Okay. That wasn't a very good play.
Hide behind your servants. I will still find you.
That would have been a better silence target. Now his carve just looks bad. His Dread Inferno doesn't do much. Ugh, man. Dread Inferno kills nothing. I still go Shield of Galakrond here, to be honest. Yeah. Although he ignores your taunts. He ignores your taunts, but you get the 1/1s. Yeah, I don't think he knows the taunts gets ignored. I don't think he realizes the taunt is ignored. Is he gonna mortal coil his own guy? No, save it. Ah, no. No, that was pointless to me. That was actually pointless. He could have done that next turn.
Do you see what must be done?
Oh man, he's getting wrecked here, man. He is getting wrecked. This guy's playing so well. Like, oh man, Dread Inferno next turn with the Mortal Coil could have just killed the Ultras. Taunts don't help him this game unless he goes taunt. He could go Cultist into Shadow Flame. Yeah, Cultist into Shadow Flame. Cause he'll become a 3. He'll become a 3/1, and then he could clear the board and just leave the... What's this guy called? The Kane with only 1 health to kill him next turn. Taunts don't help you against this guy. No, don't play the taunt. That's bad, cause like... taunts don't help you. No, his plan was to play that and buff up the taunt. Yeah, you still have to Shadow Flame. See, the problem with this play is now you have 1 mana less for next turn. No, you're just dead. You're just dead. You're just dead, and that just kills you. That was not a good play. He is complete. He just died. He just killed himself because of the hero power. That was not a good play. That was not a good play. So like the second game was really bad. This hand I'm definitely gonna be keeping the Flame Imp and the Foul Guard. Harrison Jones is actually good versus Hunter, but turn 5 is a bit far. Okay, that's worse. So I was saying like the game versus the Demon Hunter, he actually didn't play well, but it was largely because he didn't read the cards, so you don't really know what your opponent's cards do, and you're just stuck there wondering why my taunt minions aren't working. So it's very important, like if you're new, always read the cards, always know what they do. Just the knowledge here is really good. Let's see if he improves his picks. He has one dragon though. I mean, here I'd rather go with the big taunt. If you're holding a dragon, I mean the demon. I just go with the 6-drop. The 6-drop is fine. The 6-drop is fine because you're gonna play Twisting Knowledge again and draw some cards. So the Abyssal Summoner is fine here. Yeah, that's also fine, I guess. There's no bad picks per se there. Yeah, so always make sure you read your opponent's cards as well as your own. This guy's playing like some Death Rattle or Hunter type, huh? Oh, Silence is really good here. Definitely Silence a 2/1. The 2/1 does 3 damage, right? Yeah, I would Silence a 3/1. The 2-1, I mean. Okay. That's not a bad play, but you end up taking 5 damage from this guy's death rattles. But whenever you do, don't trade. Okay. It's good enough. Yeah, when you're the aggressor, you just keep pushing. You don't change. Once you change your game plan and go defensive, chances are you're already losing the game. So if your game plan is to just push for damage, keep on pushing. And you'll get there in the end. Twisted Knowledge is actually a very good card. Especially when you're new, because you can get like really good things. Okay, kill command for 3. Okay. That's fine. I think I'll just go Twisted Knowledge here. If I didn't silence last turn, I'm not gonna silence this turn, so just Twisted Knowledge. But yeah, I'll pick the 1-drop just to play this turn. Although Plague of Flames could also come in very handy later in the game, but just for this turn, I'd play Fiendish Servant. Fiendish Servant or Plague of Flames. But in this matchup, the 1-drop, because I have 1 mana left over, feels really good. Okay, Demon Fire, 100%. Demon Fire for my 3-2-1 board. Demon Fire, bro. That is obvious. Demon Fire has been winning you the game. Good. You see, that's why I would have picked the 1-drop, because now I would have something to play this turn. The Void Terror isn't as good this turn. So I still feel like you need, when you're picking, you need to really think about why you're picking it, and you're not just picking it because it's the biggest. Man, this Leper Gnomes. Oh, getting a bit out of hand. I mean, I don't mind Void Terror into an empty board. Although I die to the hero power. But the Leper Gnomes, man, you should definitely have silenced the 2-1. This is an awkward turn, because if you silence one of them, the Iron League just... That is not a good play. I was not gonna... Oh my god, I was not ever gonna hero tap there, because what are you looking for? All in all, that was a bad play. You didn't develop on board, you didn't stop any damage. Oh, that was not a good turn. Honestly, not a good turn. Oh, this Leper Gnomes, man. The damage will get there in the end, so... I mean, you could Corruption that since you picked Corruption. But the damage is just a bit out of hand, I guess. He does pick up a defender. Yeah, I could Corruption. Probably silence the 1-1s. I mean, missing his previous turn was really bad. He doesn't need to do anything, I think. His hand is full. What are you looking for? So for me, I feel like those are not very good plays. Your hand is almost full. Unless you're looking for something in particular, don't just keep on life tapping and drawing cards. Because usually you're looking for something. Leptonomes. I actually don't like this guy, to be honest. This guy messed up. He should have hit the 3-2. Oh man, this doesn't look too good. You have to go with the taunt here. Khatud Defender. No, Khatud Defender is the only thing that gives you a slight chance. Yeah. Okay. Slight chance. Yeah. You kind of have to make sure it dies. You 100% need to make sure it dies. Shadow Flame here would be pretty good, to be honest. Although, like, Galakrond buffs you up, gives you some health, gives you some armor, but Shadow Flame is really good. The plan is trade the 3-4 into the 4-5, unless it's like a freezing trap. So I would just Shadow Flame this down actually, without attacking into anything. Yeah, just Shadow Flame and kill off the 4-5 with the Demon Fire. Oh my god, you lost your Galakrond. Why? No, you don't use that card like that, man. Oh my god, he's just dead. He is just dead. He messed up. Freezing Trap, you die. Yeah, he messed up big time this one. A Shadow Flame would have cleared the whole board. And he's lost his Galakrond. So 100% that was a bad game and a bad play.
Would you help a weary traveler?
Yeah, that was not a good play. That was 100%. Again, I feel like it's easy not to see those plays when you're new. But if you play a Galakrond dead, you don't get rid of Galakrond. I think that's the basis, right? Because this game has just been owned because of just bad choices.